Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Aquarius from the 27th of September through October the 3rd. I am very aware that this is posting a day late. So hopefully you had an opportunity to take a look at the Mercury retrograde posting that I did to try to help cover this entire area, but we're going to go back to the old standard format of doing one card per day, tie in the astrology where it's necessary, and do some deep dives for you. So as always, we start off with the Sacred Geometry deck. Whoa, I know it's this one that is here in front of me. Sorry for the fat fingers. We start off with the Sacred Geometry deck. You get two. Wow. So I got to just start with this because this is kind of a big deal. You have card 0, which in this deck indicates, because it's a sacred number, 0 is a sacred number, it's beginning energy. You get another card that supports that. So let's see what else we have for Aquarius. And I'll let you see the card close up on the screen here. And I may have to pause because I see a kitty cat paw under my door. Oh my gosh. This is actually a really big deal, you guys. So the first card that we have is all about the Akashic Records and your conscious evolution. Again, this is whale energy. This is the beginning of a new situation. This is card 0. This is a master sacred number. Okay, so this is really, really, really kind of a big deal for you. And then because it's 0, you earn another card immediately. And the card that we have is 963 hertz, which is really, it's the true state of being. This is the frequency of you creating who you are. This is like getting all of you in sync. So many different etheric layers that are in here, creating your new stability. That's exactly what this hertz frequency is all about, 963 hertz. So this is you recognizing you and your power in this new portion of the awakening that you're going through. So wow, that's huge energy. I'm going to hit the pause button real quick because kitty cat's going freaky. I shall return victorious. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and jump into the what are we doing? That one got me. We're going into the Psychic Tarot deck here. So we're going to pull one card at minimum for every single day of the week, and then we'll go into the details. Okay. On Monday, with Mercury retrograde, it looks like you would have received a lot of communication, holy buckets, with the 8 of Rods or the 8 of Wands energy coming through, messages, potential setups for new contracts, just a lot of information that was coming through, a lot of back and forth. I feel a lot of emails and communication. I'm feeling a lot of online. But I do want you guys to see this, Aquarius, because for me, this always indicates the Aquarius. This indicates to me the star. So I just kind of feel like you're on your own there, or within your own. Today's energy, we have the heart chakra open, and we are in the 3 of Pentacles momentum, which is recognition and reward. The very beginnings of putting together the thought process for expansion, collaboration with others potentially, but a lot of new details and contracts. You know, she's back in here. On Wednesday, we have the energy of shadow, which is technically the moon card. Okay. Shadow self, shining the light on some old situations, has a lot to do with emotions. It has a lot to do with femininity. It has a lot to do with subconscious information. It has a lot to do with creation energy. A lot of dreaming. So it's very highly likely that you're going to get sparked with some additional dreams that are going to come up, and you have meaningful dreams. I'm just going to ignore her. Hang on. Let's see about me getting some background music to help you. Let's go into Thursday's energy. What do we have for Thursday? Major arcana a go-go here. We have the energy of the sacrifice, or the hangman. We have our friend Neptune hanging out with us, and Neptune is very active in your sign, Aquarius, and is active throughout your sign. I'm looking at my notes here very specifically for the entire week. So you have Jupiter in Aquarius and Saturn in Aquarius. You've got that combination of Neptune that's coming into play for a couple of different days as well, especially the Neptune with the Piscean energy that shows up here. All major arcana. Okay, you're almost, not all of them though. I think Scorpio has you beat, but let's see what we've got here. Now you have throat chakra mixed in with the major arcana for Leo. This card, this deck, Leo, is the strength card. It's called Power. So what I find very interesting about this is that this very much is solar plexus, but you're being guided to work on your throat chakra here as well. So perhaps your self-expression needs to have a little bit of additional work done. I'm going to go back and clarify and tie all of this stuff together here. But this is a lot of freaking major arcana right in a row. So this is going to be a big week for you. Okay, and I want to give it its due and be thorough. Let's get Saturday and Sunday here. Saturday for our Aquarius, please. Okay. Okay, and Sunday for our Aquarius, please. Okie dokie, which means we get another card. Oh, okay. My friends, my friends, my friends. Okay. Aquarius, what this is all about right now is what this is all about is trying to get back to who you are with a change that's come up in your recent past. So the energy of the Eight of Cups is here, walking away from something that was very emotional, supported with a lot of Seven of Swords energy, a little bit of deception, a little bit of envy, a little bit of negativity, having to do with that past energy, and really trying to come out of this conflict. But your heart chakra is really going through a lot of work, and Aquarius, you're coming into your own with that, which is why you're going through your reawakening. So it doesn't mean that you haven't already awakened. It means that you're going to the next level, because this level ain't the level. The next level is the level, right? So we're always re-leveling. We're always moving and adjusting. But this very much says that you are going through a lot of healing right now, and from what I can see here, you're working your way through it very, very well. But let's go ahead and take a look at the numerology. We have the energy of 8-8 sitting here. So new stability for yourself. We have the energy of 5-5 sitting here, meaning monetary changes. We have the energy of 9-9 energy sitting here, which is spirit communication. And we also have the energy of, where'd she go? You have 3-3 that's sitting here. So a lot of synchronicity, a lot of communication with spirit here. A lot of spirit communication talking to you. A lot of things that are happening in your energy right now. Kitty, I love you so much. Okay. Hang on. Miss Lady, do you want to leave? Come here. I'm not turning off my video. You're killing me, Smalls. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Fur babies, what are you going to do? This is a reset. This is what this is. This is an absolute reset. This is, I hate to use the word karmic, but there is a lot of just timing that I'm seeing in these energies here. So we're gonna clarify each card individually here. We're gonna give it its due because there's a lot of major arcana. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do this. We're going to take the additional numerology. After the numerology, I am going to immediately pull an angel card. You're going to have a few different cards that come out here because that's what I'm being told to do. So what I'm doing differently this particular week, and I might do this going forward, is actually pull a specific and individual card for Sun, Moon, and Rising sign with the Astrology card and the Starseed Oracle sitting right on top of that to put a little bit more emphasis and detail on the messages that are coming out. And I would encourage you, if you know your astrology chart, your natal chart, to go in and take a look at those details. So that is what we're going to do. We will use whatever additional oracles they ask me to bring out. But I have a feeling you're going to get a few. So ooh, you got 2 cards here. So we have 2. Yeah. This is about coming into your own individuality here. 1111. It's okay. But the other thing that Spirit is trying to get a hold of you on is moderation. Okay. It's kind of like the temperance energy, but it's moderation. Anything is good in moderation. Be aware of all types of activities and different things that you're involving yourself in right now. I'm going to pull an angel card. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we got for our Aquarius peeps? All right, ready. Ah! We have 2. Ooh, yes. Love my job. Angelic protection. All over the place, my friend. Oh, sorry. Angelic protection. Okay? All over the place. And healing energy is about you. So make sure that you're calling on your pantheon to completely support you with all levels of healing. Okay? Mental, spiritual, physical, you know the drill. All the things. Call all of them in to help you right now. Let's get down into the weeds with each one of these cards here. And let's see what else I can't pull out for you for the remainder of the energy for the week. Hopefully you resonate with this. If you do, make sure that you give this a like. And, you know, share, comment in the description box. You'll find my contact information if you're looking for a personal conversation or a booking with me. Otherwise, make sure that you do take a look at your sun, your moon, your rising sign individually to get a very full picture of what's going on here. Now I've got a lot of nose tickling going on, and this is not allergy. This is my pantheon. The angelic team is working with me right now, so I can tell you that I might have to pause because there's a lot of downloads that are coming in right now. It's like I get like angel tickles here. Wow. Okay, we're going to keep going. I'm going to do the best I can to get through this. Really, really, really. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so first thing is, right out of the gate, Mercury, okay, is here. That's the magician. Magician is Mercury. Mercury is actually supporting you in this whole Mercury retrograde. And what's happening is you're healing from this area of lack with this 5 of Pentacles that's in a reverse position. Whether it be lack of motivation, whether it be lack of money, or thinking that you were in that state, that mindset, feeling as though you didn't have support for some particular reason, you are out of that lack. Now, there is more energy that is around you right now because we have the King of Swords in the reverse position. So that's fire energy, that's passion energy. I think what is going on here, and of course we'll clarify more if I'm being told to do that, but the King of Wands energy is very much, and I call it my construction company. So when you're building a house, and you do the whole contract thing, you can't expect the owner of the building company to be on site digging the holes and doing all those different types of things. It's fleeting energy that you get from that person at best. Okay, they are responsible for creating lots of different things, and that's what they like to do. They like to go and they like to be like, sparked of energy and all these types of things. But the King of Wands can't always be there, so he's very honest when he's up front with you, when he's upright, giving you the communication, being on your side. But when he's in the reverse position, he doesn't have time for you. Now, either you are the King of Wands that is stepping back and doing kind of a recheck. Okay, I would say apology energy is here, whether it's you or somebody else. There could be apologies that are showing up here, but definitely someone has pulled back their energy. Okay. Anyway, that is what Mercury is communicating towards you. There's a pullback of energy somewhere in this camp. Now, today's energy, because of that pullback of energy, and it doesn't have to be a bad situation, because, you know, it is what it is. That's a lot of fire that's happening here. If there was an issue with your heart chakra being closed or closed off a little bit based on recent scenarios, it does look like it does want to try to open itself up. And the reason is because we've got the Three of Pentacles here. Collaboration, expansion, recognition for work, efforts being done from prior work. Okay? Wow. All right, give me some information on this, Aquarius, please. Seven of Swords. This, I'm sorry to say, is absolutely the energy of someone that's trying to come back into your good graces, is what I've got here. I very, very, very rarely say that the Seven of Swords is a negative card, because technically it's not. But somebody is like trying to get some information over on somebody else here. And with the Six of Cups in the reverse position, it does look like, Aquarius, you're trying to get past that. You're like trying to go, trying to balance that old energy out, because there's new things that you want with this Four of Cups. There's new offerings. Now, the other way that I can read that is, because I really feel that there's multiple energies that are in here, which is why they're flying so much, okay? Someone that you're involved with potentially is someone from your past is taking on a new role of some sort. Taking on a new position, but there's still this level, and I hate to say it, there's this level of just like this mistrust, or the very guarded energy, I guess is kind of what I get. There's guarding of the energy here. So you get the image of the this individual on the original Rider-Waite deck. I think I've mentioned it a couple of different times, but basically there's an encampment behind him, like the enemy. And this little guy has snuck in and he's taking their swords. He's trying to control the situation, is what he's trying to do. He's trying to control, and he's trying to be protective. Some people are going to view that as sneaky energy, because you're doing something that is above and beyond, and you're not sharing 100% of the details that's going on. The other thing about it is letting that control go, because you can't control all the different situations. But what I am feeling about this is that there's this there's this mistrust that's going on with that grabbing of whatever the situation is. I just get that strong, just like that twist that's going on here in my brain about that. Moving forward. But there's an expansion. I do feel that there's an expansion that is somewhere within your energy. This doesn't happen to be you. It's definitely someone that you have a connection with, someone from your recent past that is taking on a new situation. There just happens to be this not really sure kind of energy. Okay, moving forward. Wednesday's energy, we have the moon. Shadow, facing the shadow and the light. Okay, the shadow and the light. So there could be some misconceptions around something. Communication could be off again. Subconscious could come out. Really, this is a conversation that comes up with regards to loyalty for me. But I do think that the shadow work that's being done is really to help get you to the next level. Five of Cups in the reverse. Absolutely a lot of healing going on here. Did I have another flipper? No, it didn't come out. Active healing, almost completed in a sense. The Strength card, almost, I said. The Strength card in the reverse position does indicate that there is more work that needs to be done. So again, you are trying to heal all aspects of your body. So some parts are being healed, but other parts, there's still other things that are going on. Although I do feel that it is very active, I don't think it's complete. But you're starting to get there. We're going to take that Queen of Cups here, starting to at least get part of your sense of sensibility back, your sense and sensibility back. So not 100% of you is there, but you are well on the path to recovery. Okay, I have to stop for just a second. Sorry, guys. Okay, got my guidance. Moving forward. The Queen of Cups energy here is the energy of having gone through the fire and come out the other side. It is kind of like the energy of the Phoenix rising. It's kind of like the same energy of death, only because she's gone through so many different changes. She can share with you her steps for what she did to try to heal herself with this piece of information. Okay? Well, we're going to leave it at that. Let's move on to the energy of Thursday, where we have this sacrifice card. That is what this card is called. This is the Hangman in every other deck. And that is the energy of Neptune, okay? So Neptune and Pisces, this energy that we've got going on here is this expansive, airy-fairy, dreamy energy. Neptune wants to give you the perspective, the idea of coming in and receiving more information to broaden your horizons, I guess is the right word I want to use. Broaden your horizons about something and ask you, are you self-sacrificing yourself for the greater good of someone else, right? Are you ignoring yourself for someone else's sake? Sacrifice. Changing of perspective is also something that is required in that energy as well. And that's the ultimate result of you going in and getting this other information. It's a change of perspective, okay? Very associated, like I said, Neptunian energy, moon energy. They are closely related. Got the Ace of Swords. There's clarity that'll happen if you get a moment to go back in, or there's some clarity that has showed up for you. Damn, we've got the King of Cups in the reverse position right next to it. So either you or someone else in your energy with these two kings is telling me that you're dealing with, this is two different energies that are here, is that it's not so much you as much as it is somebody else here. There's clarity that was given to you from the past. This King of Cups is opposing you as the Queen of Cups. And this King of Cups, the biggest opposition had to do with stability, is what it is that I'm seeing from a financial perspective. Or anything else that Pentacles would represent to you. Physical, tangible, touchable things. Okay? Let's move on and let's look at this energy for Friday with this Leo energy with this throat chakra. Okay, that was fast. Ace of Cups, which is the energy of being restored from the universe. All the spiritual bodies, all the mental bodies, all the physical bodies, the etheric bodies, all being healed. Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles comes back up here. I say again, only because I'm attributing this Three of Cups into this Four. But what this is telling me is that there is the energy of opening it back up. So if there was something closed that was here, there is this progression that's happening with the Four of Pentacles, the thought process of creating this powerful sense of self and your new stability. Okay, and then, okay, but we do have the Ace of the Wands in the reverse position. Okay, so this is just a temporary slowdown. This is what's going on here. So I get back to the whole energy of a lot of thought process about moving forward, a lot of creation energy, but this isn't the time to act on all of the energy. This is a timing card. So it is going to turn, but this isn't the time, or at least this isn't the week, okay? So put a little bit more emphasis on some of what those plans are. Take things off in bite-sized chunks. That's what I've said that a few times before. But regardless, throat chakra is important. Your communication, your ability to communicate with what your ideas are and what it is that you want, so that there's clarity. When we get to the energy of Saturday, we have, which I find interesting, we have the Nine of Air, or the Nine of Swords. This card is titled Suffering in Silence. So there's some anxiety that is abound, especially if you have to have some harsh conversations. There's the Moon showing up again. Let's move those back over. Okay. What else do we have with the Moon and the Nine of Swords? This anxiety. What else do we have? This is just a lot of subconscious information. Like, your mind can't stop. You got the Three of Wands in the reverse position. So this is taking a step backwards from an activity as well. And I think that is based upon some information that you're receiving and you trying to put some details together here. It's just slowing down a project. It's not stopping the project. We've got the Moon card. You know, there's some other information that you might need to know about. And the universe is trying to, like, give you time to make that work. I'm going to show you what this looks like. I'm going to try anyway. So the Three of Wands can indicate you know, it's just a slowdown of a project, or it's a slowdown of something else that you are trying to work on. The moon is going to show you the detail that you might need, or there could have been some detail that popped up in the past that led to the slowdown of this decision. But the Page of Wands that's in the reverse position means, yeah, this isn't the time to go and strike the iron. Now, here's the thing about this. Here's the thing about this Nine of Swords. It's all in your own head. So I would just calm yourself down when it comes to it, because you're being given permission to slow down at this particular moment. This is where moderation comes into play. All right. This is where moderation absolutely comes into play. Let's set this energy for Sunday. I like this energy. Okay. Because we have the crown chakra, which is going to be expanded, or needs to maybe have a little bit of work done on it as far as your communication with spirit is concerned. And what I feel is going to be coming out is the agreement about the obstacles and challenges that you are trying to overcome. And I think those obstacles and challenges are more internal than they are external. I said what I said. I'm done. That's exactly what it is. Five of Wands in the reverse position. Examining maybe some choices that you made. And as soon as you realize that it's just a temporary stop in time, at least for this particular week, then you're going to feel clear. So that's what we have on that. I am going to pull a card here, because I want to clarify how many, because there's more than one energy. There's definitely more than two energies. I want to see if I can get down to the nuts, or the bottom of how many individuals are we dealing with here. Show me Aquarius. Oh my God, the moon in Aquarius, independence. Show me the other party that's connected to Aquarius. We have Venus in Sagittarius. That's the flirtation. Okay. We definitely have more than one energy. So Venus in Sagittarius is the energy of flirtation. It means that there's something that wants to be able to start. So you're dealing with someone that you guys have maybe some like-minded ideas about. But right now what's going on is that the Leo is more supporting what you need to be able to have done with this publicity that is coming towards you. So whatever work type it is that you're doing, there's a lot of recognition that is coming in with that. And so the Leo energy with Jupiter needs for you to focus on you at this particular moment. That's basically what this is. So this is definitely you. There's somebody else. Is there anyone else? I want to know, who is this king? Who is this king? Is the king represented here already? Just to make sure. Ooh, okay, there it is. Yeah, so there's definitely three energies here. There's you as an individual. There's whoever this king represents. Unfortunately, this is the energy of Jupiter in Scorpio. Now, it's called manipulation here. Okay, I had a feeling that you had someone from the past, or someone that you're connected to, that's trying to sneak back into your world based on something. You need to watch out for this person. The manipulation can be, because it's often read as the energy of the magician, but it's not necessarily. But what it does mean is that there's an ability to alchemize the situation. And if you're on top of it, that's what you're doing. You're alchemizing the situation. If you don't catch it, then you are looking at being manipulated, because someone else is trying to alchemize over you. So at the end of the day, what I feel is that there's a lot of independence that you are trying to exude for yourself. There's something that you're doing in which you're involved in the public eye, online business, some sort of education, something is going on. You want to start something new, but this is not the time for you to do it. Your main priority right now is maintaining and watching out for whoever this individual could represent. It does look like you are going to do it. And again, this boils down to someone that you felt was a little bit wonky. It's been on your brain. It's been on your heart. There's been a lot of discontent and boredom. But in order for you to get to your independent self and for the world to change, you've got to be able to honestly begin to love yourself more than you have before. And the more you love yourself, the easier it is for you to cut out the rest of the bullshit. Okay. Forgiving yourself and forgiving this other individual with compassion is going to be a huge, huge factor for you as well. And I would be remiss to say based on all this moon and some of the other energy that I'm getting here. If you're not involved with a spiritual career, someone in the energy that we're talking about is. Okay, so there, I said it. Did I miss anything? Again, this is all about rebirth for you. This is about you coming into your own true state of being. Okay, all up, all in, calling in all your power from all the directions, from all time, individuality, you becoming an individual, and making sure that you are managing yourself to temperance thought process, which is moderation here, okay? The angels are saying to you, you are covered with angelic protection. They will support you if you don't already know that. Healing energy is definitely a part of what is going on here. Whew. All right. What have I missed? I don't think I missed anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the astrology cards. I'm going to pull one card for Aquarius Sun, one card for Aquarius Rising, and one card for Aquarius Moon to see if we can't put a little bit more detail on this and help you unwind, or help me unwind this information for you. Wow, that was heavy. Okay, Aquarius Sun, please. Holy buckets of snot. It can't possibly be all four. No, they said these two. And then this is for the rising. And this is for the moon. If you are Aquarius Sun, you have two cards. Saturn energy, the world energy, responsibility, boundaries, structure. Where do you fit into this? Okay. So you have to get down to the truth of the matter. They're saying that would help with the healing process as you go through this moon energy, as you go through this shadow period and this work for yourself. The other energy is that there is moon energy that is missing. So there is definitely some information that you're missing out on, or may have missed out on in the past. The void, the void of the moon. Yeah. So new moon, 0 rays during the new moon, possibly some work or some work being done, if you know what I'm saying. Moving forward, if you are an Aquarius rising, this is all about your partner. So the manipulation card that shows up here is about your partner, whether it's a business partner or a domestic partner or some sort of a something that is going on, some sort of situationship. That is what this is about. And you would be wise to think about what that means. Now, card 31, reducing down to the 4, is basically the same energy of 963. This is your true state of being. If you want to reconcile with your partner, I suppose you have the opportunity to do that, although I really don't think that's the case. I think that this change that is happening has to do with your partnership. If you are a Aquarius moon, this has to do with your Jupiter return, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, expansion, wisdom, and abundance wanting to show up for you, and you realizing the benefits of the steps that you're taking now, so that when Jupiter and I feel Saturn go direct in the 8th and then the 17th of October, in the next few weeks, like you're given permission to slow down right now, get all your details together, so that when they go forward, it's gonna go freaking ape nuts. That's what's gonna happen. So there's benefits in you putting in all this work and understanding what has to happen for your future. Okay, let's go ahead and pull in the Starseed Oracle to support Aquarius Sun, and then Rising, and then Moon. Okay, so Aquarius Sun, please. Thank you. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. You are not missing out on anything. So the waves that they're talking about really is the the ray that you came in on, being born as a starseed. It's not like you have to rush and hurry up and do anything, because what is for you will never miss you. but you do need to trust the timing and all the different things that are happening here for you, okay? If you are a Aquarius rising, I'm going to reshuffle those because I want to make sure that that is accurate. We don't want any guesswork. If the one I saw is meant to come out, it'll come back out. Aquarius rising, please. What do we have to say about thank you, partner? That's how we like it. No questions. Earth School. This is about a life lesson. This is about soul growth. And this is about higher learning and study with that partner. Soul growth. Okay. This also happens to be a double mission. Light worker starseed, serve the world first by being your full authentic self. That's what we have here. Okay, gotta do you, gotta put your oxygen mask on, gotta fill your own cup up before you're going to be at your best capability to help anybody else. It's hard to do sometimes when you are a helper, but it's important that you are in moderation and support your independent, authentic self. Now, if you are a, where are we at? Sorry, Aquarius. This one's just kind of got me loopy. If you are an Aquarius moon, let's talk about this Jupiter return. Here we go. Hi, Wraith. Longing for home, homesick for the stars, Jupiter return, the benefits. So what I would do is I would pull out your natal chart. And I would take a look to see where Jupiter return shows up in your chart. But I gotta tell you, you know, like I said, with the ability to start over for each one of the placements that we have, sun, moon, or rising, where'd the other one go? You're at a position very uniquely that as you're going through this next level portion of awakening, you're not alone. And even though you feel like you should be doing something to the next nth degree, you can't do something before you're ready to. Therefore, the guidance that you're getting, I'm going to do it this way, is to let you know this is the time that certain things are supposed to be taking place for your growth. And again, you're going through a different version of awakening. You're up-leveling to a different, up-leveling to the different level. And you are becoming your authentic, becoming, not you're supposed to have been, you are now becoming, and will have the ability to create your true state of being. So I think this is a pretty kick-ass reading here. This one ties with Scorpio for me, for sure. One more card. We are going to pull Goddess Kuan Yin, who's going to come out here, Compassionate Mother, from one of the Chinese pantheons. Okay. And let's see what Goddess Kuan Yin wants to be able to offer to our Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising here. Thank you. There are naked boobies on here, so just get over it and be an adult, okay? What we have here is Call of the Dancing Crane. The dancing crane moves through the waters and muddy marsh with elegance and grace. And sometimes the waters of our emotional life become stagnant and will benefit from the healing movement, grace, and beauty of the dancing crane. The Call of the Dancing Crane is a reminder that sound can be healing too. Explore movement, sound, and beauty to help you heal and release old emotions and become radiant and free. Okay? So, I think the universe has spoken. All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning back in and resonating with this. If you did, please make sure that you give it a like. It helps my tiny but mighty channel grow. You feel free to share this out with anybody else. Make sure that you want to leave a comment. You're totally welcome to do that. Just keep it clean is all I ask. If you're looking for a personal session, then make sure that you hit the description box below and you will find all the information that you need in order to communicate with me and book a personal. With that being said, thank you so much. Many, many, many blessings, Aquarius, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.